Hey, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to say, Kal La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wacha, Kodash, which means give our praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, which is our Lord and Savior, our big brother, and to the Holy Spirit. Nathan Mashina Kabbalah Hashkaim, Shayah Allah, which means give the honors to the elders of Israel, which is the apostles and elders of great millstone who teach and will well. And Shalom wa Ahal Bakayah Shayah Allah, which means peace and love to the elect of Israel. Come back in through the spirit power of Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Wacha, Kodash, with another lesson. And I'm brother Anah from the JMS Memphis camp. Basically, this lesson gonna be on this article from CNN News. And the name of this article is A Tennessee father, his infant daughter, and 8 other children were killed in a multi-vehicle crash on the Alabama highway. And this was happened yesterday. On it was updated today, Okay. But yeah, man, this is it, man. Hey, judgment is going forth, man. Hey, I'm gonna play this video. And before I play it, I want to start with this. Let's start with Psalms 9 and 16. The Lord is known by the judgment which He executed. The wicked is near, and it's like the wicked is near in the work of his own hands. So the Lord is known by the judgment which He executed. You see, judgment go forth, man, every day. Let's get another one. I think that's Zephaniah or Zechariah. Bear with me. Zephaniah 3 and 5. The just Lord Yahweh Shemashah is in the midst of. He would not do iniquity. Every morning do He bring His judgments to light. He fail it not, but the unjust know it no shame. So when you cut on the news, Fox 13 or however it may be, when you see niggas get put to death, car accidents, hey, there's judgment from the Lord, man. So let's play this video.
And we begin this hour with a first look at the tragic aftermath of a 15-car pileup in Alabama that has left 10 people dead. 9 of the victims are children. We want to warn you, the images you're about to see, they are graphic, so if you do have any children in the room, now is the time for them to leave. These are new images just into CNN, and they show just how horrific the accident was. CNN's Martin Savage is in Alabama for us tonight with this heartbreaking story. Martin, what more are you learning?
Oh, it is absolutely heartbreaking, Pamela. We're outside of the Reeltown High School here. This is a high school where 4 of the students died who were involved in that crash that took a total of 9 lives, as you say. And it is just really, really awful. We want to show you these images, and they convey just how bad this was. The first responders who were on the scene, the eyewitnesses who were there, and those who rushed in to try to save lives all say the same thing. Worst crash they have ever seen. 15 vehicles at least that piled up on I-65. This was yesterday afternoon, the northbound lane south of Montgomery. The area was dealing with the aftermath of a tropical system that had come ashore earlier in the day, so torrential rain at times. What triggered the accident, we don't know. But among those killed was a 29-year-old father and his 9-month-old daughter, and then 8 people inside of a van. There was 1 survivor from that van. That van was from the Tallapoosa County Girls Ranch. It was headed back from what had been a trip for the week down in the beaches right there in Alabama when this horrific crash took place. There was 1 sole survivor of that van. It was the driver, the ranch director. She was pulled from the wreckage before the flames became too fierce. She lost 2 of her own children that died in that very same crash. The NTSB has sent investigators now to try to determine exactly what went wrong. Weather is considered a primary culprit here, but meanwhile, there are communities, especially like Reeltown here, or where the camp is located there, Camp Hill. They too are suffering and now planning for funerals for people so young.
So right, man. This judgment, man. Judgment from on high, man. He said that he's the infant 9-month-old. You may ask yourself, why would the Lord do that? Hey, remember Job 4 and 7. bring that out. It said, remember, I pray thee, whoever perish being innocent, or where were the watches cut off? So, newborn babies, they get it too, because you got to pay for your judgment. You know, you play out your judgment after you receive it from the spiritual realm. After you die, let's grab that one, let the scriptures do the talking, you know. Ecclesiastes 14. There's another one too in the book of Psalms. Can't call that one to mind. I'll put that in the description box, Lord will. But it's Ecclesiastes 14:35. For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. You see? For after death shall the judgment come. So once you die, you know, your body goes back to the ground. You know, what does it say? Goes back to dust. Then your spirit goes up to the heaven. You know. Then after that, after you see your judgment in the spiritual realm, you come back on earth, which is what? Reincarnation. Then you receive, you play out your judgment, whatever your judgment, you know, the Lord had given you. Whether you, Lord, may you come back homeless, come out with one leg, you know, come back blind, deaf, you know, 30 toes on one foot, however it may be, man. You know, that's judgment, man, you know. Ecclesiastes 7:7. No, what? It ain't 7:7. Is it 7? No. No, I'll put that into description box as well. You know what? Let me see some. Damn, 460. Bear with me. You know, just going through the spirit, man. So Psalm 68:20, he that is our power is the power of salvation, and unto the Most High, Yahweh Shai, the Lord, belong the issues from death, man. You know? So wait. Let me see now. The Lord's asking, man. No, it's all good. I'm gonna get one more and I'm gonna close. I'm just put the scriptures in the description box, man. You know, Lord willing. This Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord had not done it? And guess what? The Lord done this. You know, the Lord done this, man. Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord had not done it? You know, remember Isaiah 45:7. It say, Isaiah, let's grab it. It said, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things, man. You see, read this in the NLT. Isaiah 45:7, the NLT. I create the light and make darkness. I send good times and bad times. I, the Lord, am the one who does these things, man. You see, you can't get around it. The Lord create good, he create evil. Why? Because the Lord is a balanced power. He control both sides of it, man. You know, whether you believe or not. Hey, you got up, you got down, you got left, you got right. So, hey, it's love and hate. The Lord love and he hate. But that's another lesson in itself, you know, cause you know. But the point is, hey, that's judgment, man. You know, I think it's another one, Proverbs, that say, let me see, can I find this junk? You know, what's that? Nope. I gotta be on point with the blue letter. Let me see something. I know it's in the book of Proverbs. Proverbs, let me see. 28 and 5, that was in 29. But it's Proverbs 28 and 5. Even men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah, understand all things. You know, and we know this with judgment on high. And we coming into a time like no other. Daniel 12 and 1. Jeremiah 37, Jacob's trouble. We coming into that time where many more people going to be put to death, going to have horrific deaths. You know, they're going to starve to death, going to, Esau Edom putting them to death, the sword, wild beasts, you know, famine, pestilence, diseases, putting them to death. And guess what? It's going to be judgment on high, man. And we can't bitch up when we see niggas get put to death in front of our eyes, man. Because why? Wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of that times, man. You know? So, Lord, willing, help you was edified. Once again, give our praises. Honor and glory to Yahweh Shemashah, Ba'ashem V'cha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great men, don't teach them well, and peace and love to the elect, you know. So I'm going to put those scriptures in the description box as well. So, shalom.